Hey everyone, Pupsker here, and today in Warframe we're going to go over everything for Abyss of Dagath. Now, I spammed out a lot of videos, some guides, some casual ones talking about the update yesterday and how to do things, but today I want to go over the patch notes to go over everything and take a look on how, or I should say what exactly came out to the game. I will warn everyone, this is a big update, but it's a lot of quality of life and rework content. Like, that is the brunt of this update. This is quality of life rework, the update. The only brand new content, in a sense, right, is Dagath, is Grendel Prime and their weapons, the new exterminate mission, and some like random cosmetics here and there, right? So that's pretty much all the new items and maybe some mods, right? But that's because everything was reworked, so everything's kind of new in that sense. So keep that in mind. It's not going to be the biggest content. It's going to be the biggest reworked quality of life content. So it's a weird thing that I feel like I should mention. And as always, if you want to support the channel, follow me over at twitch.tv/Pupsker. You can use Epic Games creator code Pupsker if you ever buy anything there, Fortnite or not. And if you ever want to, check out all the social medias, they're all down below. You can subscribe or donate using YouTube or direct links or anything if you want to be nice. But for now, there's a lot of stuff to go over for this update. So let's take a look. So for Abyss of Dagath Update 34, there's a good chunk of stuff. They pretty much outline the new stuff in these two paragraphs right here. We have new Hollow Dojo, Dagath's Hollow Dojo room, okay, and that's how you get the parts for Dagath and her weapon. We have a Doomed Abyssal Zone Exterminate mission, which is pretty much an exterminate mission where you have to pick up items that are essentially a debuff, kind of like a dragon key. So it's a pretty interesting mission, and it's actually not fun. Like, it's a fun mission. I like it. The only bad thing about the mission is after you farm up all of the items for the Dorklave as well as Dagath, there's no technical reason to run the mission ever again. So once you run the mission like 20-30 times, maybe even 40 times, you'll never have to run it again for any reason ever. So yeah, standing keys cost 5k, regular standing faction for that, and that's not bad. Grendel Prime and the weapons, Prime accessories, right? And now all the rework, Hydroid rework, companion rework, new path player improvements, accessibility and HUD improvements, much more. They announced that, oh, sorry guys, cross-platform play clans will not be launching with this update, but it will be launching in the near future. Previously, they said it would be launching with this update, so kind of sucks, but it is what it is. It's not really a huge deal. It just really sucks for people who left their clans or who wanted to join another clan. I really wish they could just be like, we're trying to get it out, but we can't confirm that before they're just like, we're getting it out, it's out. Oh well. Anyways, Abyss of Dagath is a mainline update, one of the smallest mainline updates to date, but there's a handful nowadays where it's just like a small amount of new content mainline wise. No story other than in Dagath's Hollow, and we will check out the Dagath's Hollow story once I actually fully build that. It should be built in my clan shortly. I'll just go log in and do that, and I've been accepting people into the clan like all day. Sadly, only PC people for now. So they have the new Exterminate node, Abyssal Zone. It's just on Ceres, buy key from main faction, grab Defixio, run mission. It's really easy. I have a casual guide. It's rank 2 in the syndicates, okay? That's main syndicates. That's how much rank you need to buy it for 5k standing. Just buy the item to go, run the mission, and you're good to go. There's a total of 8 Defixios on the ship, so not too bad because it gives you some like leeway if you don't grab the earlier ones. So it's, not the worst mission, and it's pretty easy and fun to do, so I'm not mad. It's a very high kill exterminate, so I kind of like it in that regard. You got to usually kill like 170 to 200 enemies, so not bad. Here are all the mission hazards. If you're curious, just boom, all of those, very bad. In the background here, we're just looking at a little emblem. Nice. We have Steel Path modifiers. Of course, you get more loot. 6 to 8 Vein Thorns regularly, 8 to 12 on Steel Path. So, as always, do it on Steel Path. But as you can see, there's not a huge drop pool for this area. No new like mods in this zone or anything big. So once you farm up the Dorklave, Dagath, like these two, you're good to go. Good job, everyone. You've done it. New Warframe, Dagath, where her abilities are overpowered. We already went over those a little bit, but she does damage, and she can do more crit damage. What she also, yeah, there it is, the viral damage with her second ability. Yeah, it'll be interesting playing around with her. She does good big damage with her fourth ability and armor strip, but it's an expensive ability, so maybe you want to run an efficiency Dagath if you kind of want to go that way. I don't know. I need to remake builds for every Warframe in the game now casually and kind of learn how most Warframes work a little bit better, because I'm too casual in the game still. I need to actually get good, you know? Anyways, we have Dagath's helmet. New weapon, Dorclave. Awesome. It has a cool effect. After 10 kills or assist, you pretty much go into OP zone where you go guarantee status effect next 10 attacks. Whoa. In Dorclave hands with Dagath, you heal 6 health per. Oh yeah, we're looking at casual Dagath builds in the background from stream. Nice. New dojo rooms, Dagath Hollow, has a little bit of story in it. We'll see what that is on stream soon enough, and that's where you pick up Dagath. So you do have to join a clan. Well, Dagath blueprints at least, and then build Dagath. It is Grendel Prime access, Mesiter, Grendel Prime, Zylok Prime, normal stuff there. Grendel Prime stuff, if you want it, grab it. If not, yep. Syndicate sacrifices changed around as always. Things happen there. New in-game market items, bundles. Oh, we'll just go through these fast. This is gonna be a fast, still a long, but faster update overview, because like if you went line by line reading everything for this update, it would probably take an hour, honestly, or more. In-game items, Dagath, market bundle, Kaith, right? Cool skin, all things considered, for Dagath. New Void Shell stuff, Mirage, Nidus. This is Nidus, by the way. This is Dagath. Oh no, that's Grendel. There's Dagath up there. This is the Nidus skin. So Void Shell stuff, Void Armament bundles, glyphs, new Syndana, right? New Lotus. We have Day of the Dead complete skin packs, Naber's Lotus skin, everything like that. It's pretty busy, all things considered. Day of the Dead armor bundle, Day of the Dead weapon skin pack, system changes, generally quality of life, nice. Oh yeah, I want to ask, should I stream on YouTube or should I stream on Twitch today? I haven't streamed on YouTube in a little bit, and I like to stop by YouTube streams here and there because I started off on streaming on YouTube, and honestly, I'm probably still a big YouTube streamer than I am a Twitch streamer because I'm a tiny Twitch streamer. So yeah, let me know. I don't know, just kind of curious. Now, Warframe shield changes. Shields are better. I'm just gonna go do fast TLDR. Instead of 25% resistance to all damage, they have 50%. They changed around mods, fast deflection, fortitude, vigilante, vigor, to make things shield recharge delay values faster, reduce shield recharge delay, awesome stuff. The TLDR for shield gating is it caps out at, what is this, like 1150 shields at a 2.5 second shield gate, meaning when you lose your shield and it had full shield like that, you'll have 2.5 seconds of invulnerability. And it is now a scale, unless you use that one mod where it can go up to 1.33 when you're only at max shield. Other than that, 0.33. So there's some other mods. So yeah, this is now the scale for shield gating. TLDR, it's nice to have around probably like 500 shield to 750 for like nice shield gating, but you really don't need it now since it's scale. So pay attention, your shield gating is not gonna be as reliable as before because it can go down when you're like at 25% shield, and then you'll have a weirder shield gate amount. So yeah, you'll just have to pay attention and be careful, everyone. It's better overall, stronger, and you know, I love it. 10 out of 10, would recommend. Would shield gating again. Partially depleted shields not have separate shield gate duration. Previously, shield breaks on shields that were not fully regenerated offered 0.33 seconds of shield gate. Now partially depleted shields are treated with the same scaling outline valued below. So if you partially scale up to 500, you'll get 1.3 or so seconds of shield gate, and that's great. Anyways, here's the mod, Catalyzing Shields. Run the alert for this mod for a week. If not, it is a Dragon Key Corrupted mod, right? It is one of those vaulted mods, Dragon Key Corrupted. Anyways, so you'll have to go get this mod and farm it through RNG. I'll probably make another casual video talking about how to actually farm this mod outside of the alert for people who don't get the alert. It's just Dragon Key farming, right? So it's nothing we haven't done before, and there's a bunch of guides out there that I've made and others have made for it as well. Yeah. Oh wait, no, it just makes 1.33 seconds max shield gating, and then no gate. Okay, awesome. So this is essentially like a better version of what the Dragon Key was used for, and now they nerfed the Dragon Key in Warframe for shield gating. So now does this, which is a lot better. Once 100 shields and you get 1.33 seconds of shield gate, but the issue is with this, you need to use a mod for it. So some give and take. It's both good, both bad. You know, you can still use the Dragon Key, but I think it caps you at like 0.33 second shield gate. Yeah, and it decreases your health and shield. So it's like, is it real? There it is. Orcan vaults on Deimos. So like the Dragon Key vaults, the key vaults. Or maybe they're not Dragon Key vaults, but just vaults. I don't know what they, yeah. Either way, Orcan vaults on Deimos. Equip your keys to open them. You'll get the debuff, and then you'll be like, ah, the item. So yeah, decaying Dragon Keys. A few other details to buff. Hildren's Pass have been buffed. Grendel fan. Okay, so there have been some Warframe shield duration type shield buffs. So awesome. Base versus final stat modding in health, energy, shield, armor stat overhaul. This one's really easy. TLDR, mods will now properly scale off your level 30 leveled up values for your health, shield, armor, energy, right? And they moved around mods to properly represent that. So your early game will be weaker for Warframes when they're low level, but they'll end up about the same at level 30. I think that's kind of how it's gonna work. Or they're just going to be about the same and just scale better. Either way, it's fine. It'll make more sense modding visually, and I think some things are slightly stronger. Either way, in order to do that, they had to reduce like vitality, redirection, steel fiber, and flow a little bit. So yeah, rip, mainly redirection, vitality, of course. So they adjusted Warframe health, armor value, energy values to keep in line with that, and I think overall they just buffed everyone more. So yeah, but only a little bit. Like, it's not really much of a buff. It's just like trying to keep everything the same. So yeah, armor and etc. other values were changed around. Max rank 265 from 263, right? 215 from 175. So overall, 500 from 475. Warframes were buffed, and I guess that's good. Yeah, no, Warframes overall were buffed though. So it looks like nice things. 100%. So it works better. It'll scale better and just be nicer to look at. And here's a bunch of health specific and Warframe mods that are changed up. If you're curious, Necromech Arcwing changes, right? Because they changed the value for all of those. If you want to look over any of these, feel free to pause the video or anything like that. I'm not going to like look at each individual value. We have lives and we don't care that much, okay? Now we have the focus lens conversion buff. Focus lenses are almost doubled in usefulness. Additionally, all convergence orbs now offer a flat 5,000 focus bonus to your equipped focus school upon pickup. People are asking, why am I getting these 5,000 focus? This is why. I had a lot of people asking on stream, and you have your answer. Nightwave changes made it a little easier. Revised Nightwave axe. Like I said, they just made everything a little easier. Well, the ones they at least thought they needed to make easier, so if you want to pause again, go for it. There's an introductory Nightwave screen. Cool. Break Narmer, mission improvements. You can farm stock. Added stock pickups to Break Narmer missions. 8 to 12 stock pickups will spawn per mission, offering 2 stock each. They will appear on your loot radar and will respawn if the mission is replayed. So you can finally earn stock farming the Call Break Narmer missions. It's not as much of a weekly. It's now a weekly, but you can also farm stock if you want. That being said, the missions kind of still suck, so I probably wouldn't do that. Actually, this is the biggest one. Call's max speed and overall walking speed have increased. Thank Christ he was so slow, I stopped playing this mission once I unlocked everything. And he has loot and enemy radar. So TLDR, they made the quality of life for the Call missions way less depressing because, oh my god, that was possibly one of the worst game modes they've ever released past the first time. It was a fun first time experience. It is an awful replayable experience type of deal, right? So it seems they made it a lot better, and for that, we can't be mad. Oh, was I just AFKing here? Yeah, I was. I want to push back here when I was not AFKing. I knew I was AFKing for a while there, sorry. Anyways, Call Go Fast, all that. Expanding Call's garrison. You can now, in Junk Run and Prison Break missions, find Call guns. So that's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. And there's some little other side stuff to it. Archon hunt damage attenuation numbers. Maximum damage caps have increased. Modifiers now apply before damage attenuation. Max DPS has been increased and maximum damage per second increased. Yeah. So I think they just kind of like messed around with the values to make it a little fairer, a little better. We'll just have to see. Our goals with these changes are increase player damage output, reducing overall time to kill Archons, make big hits feel impactful, no longer throttling as hard, encourage build diversity, reduce ability to use one-shot builds. So they kind of want to like push up the bottom and the top, right? Like you can do a little bit more damage, but your bottom amount of damage where you can one-shot should still be gone, right? So it kind of wants to boop, make it so you can't one-shot, but also do more damage, right? But you can still do high damage, so yeah, it's a little weird if you think about it, but I'm not mad. They want to make it so that no one-shots, but also faster killing for, I guess, weaker players and for strong players as well. So, not mad. New player path improvements. These are great. Flawed mods and Mark 1 weapons removed from Force Prize. Mark 1 weapon, or sorry, they're now bought from shops. Flawed mods from shops on Iron Wake. And Mark 1 weapons from the market, right? Early game inbox junction adjustments, universal enemy radar, quest improvements, they're easier, target assassin, etc., etc. Okay, so the removal of flawed mods, Mark 1 weapon from Force Prize. We already talked about this. I just said it. You can now go to, the Iron Wake to get it. They adjusting mod drain made it worse, or sorry, better technically. Lowered it. That's what I mean. Sorry. Lowered the amount of drain so it's less painful, I think. So, yeah. Mark 1 weapons, early game inbox messages will push you towards quests easier, and pretty much just junctions will be a little easier, and they changed around some of those. Universal enemy radar is now set to 30 meters, and it's OP, and I love it. Now with enemy sense, you get 60 meters, which is like your entire minimap almost. So I love it. Thank you, Warframe. Hugs and kisses, please. I love it. It's so great. Like, it's so great. So good, okay? Just so good. Wave Rider quest. They made the Wave Rider quest a ton easier for people who are bad at it. 25 to 15 challenges, right? They reduced the challenges for the quest by freaking 10. And now my old quest video is no longer valid. This is why I need to remake so many old videos. Fuck my life. Assassination target improvements. Okay, so they made assassination targets a little less painful for the ones that were a little annoying, the older ones, so thank you. Cetus Wisp and Necromech acquisition changes. Okay, they're easier. Cetus Wisps no longer disappear. Void Rig crafting costs have been updated to require Cambion Drift resources only. Okay. Added damaged Necromech components to Lloyd's store for purchase. This one's probably the biggest one. You can purchase damaged Necromech casings, engines, pods, and weapon pods from Necroloid Syndicate for rank 1 for 2,500 standing each. That'll make everything so much easier to build stuff, and I think that actually makes it so that now I can go build a couple things. I think some of the painful farms are still out there in Deimos, but hey, at least you're good here. There's still, I think, a handful of like 2 to 5% farms out there on Deimos, but that's okay. Accessibility and HUD improvements, pretty much all of this. Character highlighting systems. Go to options, accessibility if you want to do that. I don't mind it. I don't think I'm going to use it a ton, but maybe I'll do a small outline. It seems too aggressive for me. Other people might want it because Warframe's a very dark game, and at this point I'm so used to just pointing near enemies and attacking and looking at my radar in the top. So yeah, judge how you will, but turn it on if you want. Like, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty useful for sure. Look at that. Allies green, enemies red. You can change the colors around. Not bad. Conservation accessibility QOL improvements. They made it so much better. Like, look at that. Holding Trank Rifle, show you icons closest trail. Animal trail icons. Player can select icon event mapped. Waypoint. Animal name appears. Like, they made conservation a little better and a little less painful. So, not bad, not bad. It's still a little annoying and people probably still hate it, but yeah, if you want to go over each individual thing, go for it. The TLDR of how to do it's still the same, they just made it easier. So yeah, auto melee is awesome, game changing, it's beautiful, I love it. I'll probably make a video talking about it and just going over only auto melee because it's such a good change. The TLDR is its auto melee. It's toggled on by default, it seems. Hold your melee attack key to auto melee now. Hold your heavy attack melee key to auto heavy attack melee. And when you're looking at the ground pounding, jumping, etc., it'll auto melee and instantly ground pound. So now you instantly ground pound without even jumping and taking off the ground. It's crazy. So Yeah, exclusions to auto melee, glaive weapon types, and wolf sledge because you need to throw them and explode them, and that doesn't really work with auto melee, so. It looks like glaives, stuff like that, are going to be only thrown nowadays. You can now check out buffs and debuffs in the pause menu. There's a new update history screen, which is really nice. It has all the TLDRs on the left, and then it's like, buy my shit on the right. So, not bad, not bad. General overview blurb, right? All the highlights, new stuff, how to play buttons, etc. Where to find this screen? You can just find it, update 35, right there. Or right above the news and community. It is actually really good, though, so. And it is update 34. This is not 35.5. Oh, were they in update 35.5 when they were running this? Interesting, interesting, right? This is 34. No, they're just messing around with names. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, we're over about halfway, I think now. Yep. Other HUD UI improvements. This one is awesome, and it pains me that they finally did this and not before, because like this is something that should have been there forever. Weapons have special traits. On your modding menu, this will now tell you what that weapon's special trait is. So yeah, it's awesome. I was using my like Kuva weapon, and it's like, oh yeah, I can use the secondary like special fire to use the entire magazine. Yeah. So it's great, awesome. Go to your equipped weapon. Yeah, you can check and swap your incarnate evolutions in your arsenal, but to unlock them, you still have to go to like what, Cavalero, sorry. So that's nice. Railjack crew stuff, customize, update, new damage numbers for non-critical, right? Damage, update UI, update, new pop-up, convergence org, claim reward, Nightwave. So they just did general UI effects type, update quality of life. It's great, I love it, and it makes me happy, so 10 out of 10. Companion rework phase 1. Companion immortality, stat change, healing, mod changes, additions, and more. This is such a big update. Oh my god. It's already insane. So companions are immortal, make them better. The TLDRs just make them better, immortal, usable, high-level gameplay, etc. When they're incapacitated, a lot of their mods still work, so you still get buffs from them. So yeah, but they don't die, they just get downed, incapacitated, etc. Companion stat changes, everything has been upgraded. Non-sentinel companions gain their full health shield values immediately when you acquire them. Oh, cool. Here are all the revised stats. TLDR, everything's better. Consistency in companion healing. Companions no longer gain health when your Warframe does if using certain health absorbing powers together with the mod link vitality. Restriction of the following abilities features they apply to granting health shields or damage resistance to companions have been removed. Okay. Okay. So now they can heal more easier. Okay. Interesting. Or no, they removed the obscure mechanics and restrictions. Okay, whatever. Like, maybe things will work, maybe things won't, but oh well. Now, companion mod changes, additions. I'm not going to go over a lot of these. If you're curious, pause, because like a lot of this is just line by line by line. Things will revive faster, make your sentinels stronger, tankier, and there's also some other new mods, right? So, sweet. Other companion mod changes. Yeah, go over these if you want, but the TLDR is, again, tankier, revive better, stronger. New companion mods. Here are the brand new companion mods. You can get all of these in Fortuna, Necrolisk, and Cetus. I will make an individual video, probably, going over all of these mods and talking about them, taking a look at them, etc., etc. But yeah, new open world mod, so hopefully you didn't use all of your open world standing on day 1 release for relics. Hey, if you did and you didn't watch my videos and paid attention, that's okay. It is what it is. Just remember to farm up your dailies now. More companion quality of life stuff. If you want to take a look at all of these, do. Companions can't be staggered. Passive now applies to all companion types. Everything just stronger, better, more useful. Hydroid rework. Hydroid rework's amazing. I've talked about him a billion times. His new passive, enemies damaged by Hydroid more vulnerable to corrosive status, which initial stats reducing armor. He is now like corrosive and viral, I think. Buffs himself with his third ability, no more mud puddle. Still has tentacles, undertone stuff, doesn't fling enemies everywhere. He's just stronger, better. No more like friggin' cast holding for his first ability. And yeah, just corrosion, damage, but damage, no status, or status takes it off him. Tanky, plunder, good, OP. If you want to pause and take a look, go for it. Still has his tentacles, still has damage. Yeah, you can hear my dog bark. He's crazy. I know, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. DualShock 4, okay, that's all the like big stuff, I think. And then some suit, conversion, whatever. DualShock 4 DualSense controller support for PC. Use it if you want. Updating improvements, upscaling improvements, sorry. Nice. So they upscale improved, explosive barrel changes, awesome, and then just a ton of just changes. Overall though, I think in Warframe we're stronger now. Optimizations, top fixes, known issues for Abyss of Dagath if you want to take a look at those. There's a ton of fixes as this is a mainline update. If you want to look at them all, do it. But like, oh my god, there are so many Steam fixes. And then they had another hot fix for changes, Abyssal Zone stuff, missed note from Abyss of Dagath. Now everyone uses their keys on the Abyssal Zone. Oh no, only the pre-made. Okay. Okay. So now people, if you're using a pre-made, only the key party holder key uses this key, sorry. So that's pretty cool. And then more fixes if you want. They fixed the 10,000 platinum instead of 10,000 credits. Flawed antitoxin. Gave everyone their stuff back. That was a good one. I really liked that one. It was a good meme. Either way, that is it for the Abyss of Dagath update. All of the info for that. Let me know what you think. It was a big one. So, yeah. Let me know what you think. I really like it overall. The issue is for a lot of us, possibly, we're going to get bored with the update really quick since it's a lot of rework stuff. But maybe people won't get bored with the rework stuff because it means they'll have to remod a lot of things. It's hard to say, right? Hydroid's awesome now, so probably want to make a video around him. Yeah, there's just a lot of cool stuff. A lot of casual videos, and then I'll probably hold off streaming more, make some more edited videos type stuff too. We'll have to wait and see. But either way, thank you all for watching, subbing, liking, and checking out any of my social medias, etc. in the description. All of that helps at the end of the day, so I appreciate it. And I will see you next time, where we will go over, maybe stream some Warframe. Who knows? Cheers.